We're reading our devotional book for January 19th, Elephants Down, in Jonah chapter 4. 6 days do your work, but on the seventh day do not work, so that your ox and your donkey may rest, and so that the slave born in your household and the foreigner living among you may be refreshed. When rainy season storms caused flooding in Thailand, 7 elephant calves became unlikely victims as they tried to ford a river at their usual crossing point. Strong currents swept them over a 250-foot waterfall. Wildlife advocates said the loss could have been prevented by better protective barriers. Long before animal rights became a global issue, the story of Jonah shows the attention our Creator gives to all His creatures. As the story ends, the Lord expresses concern not only for the citizens of Nineveh, but also for their livestock. And earlier, God gave Moses laws that extended certain protections even to animals. Though humans alone are made in the image of God, and the story of Jonah and the other Bible texts show a link between caring for people and animals, the Creator gives us reason to provide appropriate, though different, attention to both. If God cares even for livestock, how can we ignore the needs of any person for whom His Son died? By Mark D. Han. Now we're going to read Jonah chapter 4. The prophet's education. But it displeased Jonah exceedingly, and he was very angry. And he prayed unto the Lord, and said, I pray thee, O Lord, was not this my saying when I was yet in my country? Therefore I fled before unto Tarshiah, for I knew that thou art a gracious God, and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repentest thee of the evil. Therefore now, O Lord, take, I beseech thee, my life from me, for it is better for me to die than to live. Then said the Lord, Dost thou well to be angry? So Jonah went out of the city and sat on the east side of the city, and there made him a booth, and sat under it in the shadow, till he might see what would become of the city. And the Lord God prepared a gourd, and made it to come up over Jonah, and it might be a shadow over his head to deliver him from his grief. So Jonah was exceeding glad of the gourd. But God prepared a worm when the morning rose the next day, and it smote the gourd, that it withered. And it came to pass when the sun did arise, that God prepared a vehement east wind, and the sun beat upon the head of Jonah, and he fainted, and wished in himself to die, and said, It is better for me to die than to live. And God said to Jonah, Dost thou well to be angry for the gourd? And he said, I do well to be angry, even unto death. Then said the Lord, Thou hast had pity on the gourd, for the which thou hast not labored, neither madest it grow, which came up in a night, and perished in a night. And should not I spare Nineveh, that great city, wherein are more than 60,000 persons, that I cannot discern between their right hand and their left hand, and also much cattle? That was Jonah chapter 4.